All right, hello everyone. We should be live. Let me sort everything out as usual. Genshin. And then let me put the commands as well. Hey Goldie, how you doing? Let me pin that in chat. Pin message. There we go. Right, let me just check. Stream elements. I want to make sure everything's running. Like, properly, I mean. Yeah. Alright, cool. There's a new thing. That's interesting. What's this do? Play and... Don't know what that is. Okay. Well, anyway. I'm going to start off as normal, doing the commissions. And then we'll move on to... I think there's this little Dainsleif intermission thing. And then we have Natlan... I think it's Natlan Archon Quest next. Yeah, because we just finished Fontaine. So we're finally doing some new content. Because the rest of it was just like regurgitated content, essentially. Stuff that I've already done on the EU account. But, yeah. So we'll actually have some new stuff to do. I don't know if this is going to be a long stream. I might make it a long stream. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of tired already, so we'll see how we get on. If I end up making a coffee or a tea later on, then maybe it will be a longer stream. If not, then it will be like normal, like average length. But yeah.
Nice.
But earlier I was looking for...
Natland doesn't have places like this.
Place a package there. Place a package there. Where? Place a package where? What? Head to Dragonspine Statue of the Seven and place a package there. This is new to me. I've not seen this one before, I'm not gonna lie. Head to Dragonspine, beside a body of water. Natline Archon Quest is so... What does so booty mean? What? Was a wise father not on your team? I don't exactly remember. I think I was doing hydro... No, it wasn't hydro hypostasis, was it? Well, I was doing something and I needed Kaching. I needed Electro, so...
Rise with the sun.
This is a really weird commission. Do taller characters run faster? Is that a thing? I feel like taller characters run faster. Or is that just in my head? Also, Goldie, you're now second. Stream Elements has beat you. Healer Child Towers, okay.
Light it up! Try and stop me! Burn it down! Incinerate!
Any Abyss Mages? Oh, okay. There's, yeah, they're Pyro.
Bring refuge! Let's shred, Darky! Carving way!
Of course he stood in front of it. There we go.
Light it up!
But yeah, I don't really know why I have Kuching in the team. I can't remember. Let's change that.
Off we go!
And
Alright. And then we gotta defeat the 5 opponents over here. So we'll go up this way. Oh, Goldie's in game now. Great. Whoops.
Need a surfboard? Add Astra. Thank you for completing to Add Astra Abyssosk.
Oh wait, wait, I didn't even need to, okay. Well, I don't need to spend resin or anything. So I guess we'll just crack on with the quest. Argino story quest is good. Okay. Right, then everything thenceforth is new to me.
Oh, that sounds like some kind of sweet drink.
I I'm afraid not. It's the name of an event we started to hold regularly. Dreams have become quite the hot topic in Sumeru, and many people are excited to share the dreams they've seen at night. The same goes for me. The last time I dreamed was when I was but a little child, so I can't help but feel excited and nostalgic about dreaming again.
Oh, right. Everyone's able to dream again now.
Yes, we organized an event to give everyone with new dreams a platform to freely share their experiences. And thus our event, A Moment of Dreams, was born.
So, it's kinda like a fireside chat.
You could say that. We hear all sorts of wild and fabulous stories every day. Really, why not have a listen for yourselves?
Yeah, but to us, dreaming is as normal as breathing. Wait, but if there are free drinks and snacks involved, then Paimon might consider it.
Oh, really? So you mean you've already seen many dreams?
Mm-hmm. But no need to get so excited. It's really nothing special.
No. We need experienced participants like you to share your experiences with dreaming.
To be honest, new Woo requests for me was sadder than all of Genshin. Yeah, the Woo requests are just written so much better than Genshin quests, I think. But
Oh,
I've only played one. No, I've done
kinda likes it.
Now you seem interested.
the
Please,
first
follow me
city,
to the
and
event.
then
It won't
obviously
take much of your time.
Rena
Rest
Sita as
assured,
well.
You'll find all the drinks and snacks you like there.
Wow.
But those two
Alright, Davey.
have been way better than anything I've seen in Genshin thus far.
But wait, Paimon's getting ahead of herself again. We should see what the traveler thinks first. Why aren't you saying anything? Alright, hurry up and take us to be dream experts.
The one with Floga had me turn up.
Very well.
Had me turn up at the end.
Then.
I don't think I've finished the Archon quest, so the Archon quest. I haven't finished the
Do you know what's
Main
the most
quest.
important part of being an expert?
in Wuthering Waves, so
Well, I suppose
There's parts I've
it
missed.
must be accumulating knowledge and sharing your experiences?
Nope, it's all about the title. From now on, Paimon will be known as Paimon, the dream expert.
Oh,
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has
Also,
your names
Goldie's
written
number
all
one
over
now.
it.
There we
In
go.
fact, I'd even go so far
You're
as
number
to
one,
say you're
Goldie.
the only ones for the job.
The only ones for the job. Huh.
Until someone else
If our
comes
help
in.
is really that important, it's probably some
You're number
hard-won
one for a
class
limited
commission,
amount
right?
of time.
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers. With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
Well, that's us for sure.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot. If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what
You
is it
have
about
like
this
5
commission
hours
that's
left
made it
on
so
main
hard to
story, if not
complete?
less, including story
This
quests which
commission was
other
jointly
than
issued by
Lin
the
Yang's
residents
is
of
also
Imara
really good.
Village.
Permanent
They say one of their own
events
villagers has
affecting
gone
main story,
missing.
such as one with
But the problem is, they don't know
Chicana?
the missing
Sicana?
person's name. They can only provide information about his general appearance.
Right,
they're all from
about
the
5
same
hours
village,
left
But they don't even know his name?
on Wuwa. I need to do a Wuwa stream at some point,
If so many
so I might do one
adventurers have
tomorrow.
failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing
Mayhaps.
villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out. In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
Alright then, let's go! I'm starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
Involved in the quest and show village. Okay, right. This is where like everything is connected to other quests. You see what I mean? This is why I was saying this is probably going to have to be a longer stream. Unless I do this. Oh, okay. Oh, it works. Cool. I've not actually used that feature yet, so... First time using that.
Light it up!
We made it to Vimara village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy?
Okay.
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara village.
Ah, so you're here about that then.
Never have I seen people switch up on an MC like Rover in a gacha game.
We've certainly made a lot of
What
trouble
do you
for
mean?
all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty
What
much
do you mean
had it
switch up on an
here
MC like
questions,
Rover?
and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues.
Or is that just new
No
stuff
one has
that I
been able
haven't
to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for,
seen yet?
what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue.
For love of quests you understand. Okay, so it's something I haven't done yet.
Guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I'll get
I'm
to that
sorry.
tomorrow then.
Didn't mean to sound short with you.
Hey Jawhorn, how you doing?
Just giving you my answer to your questions.
Hopefully you're
I
doing
know
well.
it may seem like we don't have anything
Oh,
to
my
offer
throat.
by way of information, but
Do I have any of these?
we all have a very strong
I have
impression.
one throat lozenge left.
When you
Wow.
live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know? We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
Alright, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I
Apparently
even
we were
saw
patched
him
5
stick
days
out his
shorter.
neck for others on more than one occasion.
Oh. Why is
Very
that?
Interesting guy, that one.
Also, how is everyone
Now that
doing
you
today?
started talking
I
about
don't think
him,
I
you
asked.
seem
How
as down in the dumps as you
how
were
are we?
before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise. There aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. Just hope nothing bad happened.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village, there's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually know what's going on.
If this commission is
'cause I
really
didn't pay
as challenging
attention.
as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
I hope not. I want to do a Natlan Archon
Burn it
quest.
down! Ready?
It's that guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course.
Less events in
I'm
Augustus
happy
as
to
it
help
rumors.
any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his
Okay.
voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty. I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others. He would often take time to visit the elderly, or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities. But
Man,
he
that's so
was
hard,
often
man.
the one rising to the occasion.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But,
Fun fact,
you
we
wouldn't
were
happen
only
to know any
went
details about
to
his
1.4
name,
before
address, or
2.0,
family situation,
but now we're on
right?
2.5.
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember.
Why is it jumping
No
so
matter
many
how you
patches?
look at it, I should know those things. But for some
So
reason,
they just do
no
their
matter
patches
how
in
hard
bulk?
I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me
Like
this
all,
time.
like multiple patches in
It's okay.
one go.
There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out. Well, Traveler, what do you think? I don't think so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something. Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
1.0 ended with Havoc Rosa,
Yep,
1.1
sure are. We were
GNC,
just looking into the case.
Jinshimula, 1.2 event thingies you missed.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Oh, I missed events.
Goodness, you haven't given up. I've been so worried the
Okay.
Adventurers Guild may
1.3
cancel our commission.
Shorekeeper, 1.4
My name is
Commander,
Atessa, by the way.
2.0
I grew
Renacita.
up here in
Yeah,
Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll
Yeah, it's
give
a
it our
weird
best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
is it down? Where is this place? Genshin goes up to 5.8 before 6.0. Yeah, but that's not as big a jump, is it? There's a Sealy here. Damn it.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky, or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been. I was actually adopted by the people of Bamar village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to.
Huh? Have you seen
if I
rumors
should say
collabing
anything
in
at all.
2026?
Everyone has their own
No.
problems to deal with. Even if I
Collabing
might
with
want to
who?
confide in others,
Who's they
I
collab
don't
with?
want to become a burden. Really? You know exactly how I feel?
Aww.
Wow, that sounds really
Cyberpunk
nice.
Edge Runners? What?
You're quite lucky. When it comes to
I don't even know what that
missing
is.
villager,
I know Cyberpunk,
well,
but I don't know how it would be
I
related
guess
to.
you could say that to me. He felt
any
like
anime
both
games.
a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me. No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure and patient too.
Oh, it's a show on Netflix.
Whenever I
Okay.
talked to him, he would always seem so
So it's an
interested,
animated show on
as if
Netflix,
the
I'm
things I
assuming.
was describing were just as important to him as they were to
But
me.
how do they do
Ever since he
collabs? Like,
disappeared, there's
are
been
they
so
just
much
gonna
I wanted
make
to
the
tell
players? Make the players? Are they gonna make
No,
certain
no,
characters
none
from
of
the
those things matter
animation playable in
now. I
Woowa?
just really want to see him again.
But then, what's the
Wow.
story?
You two
Where,
must have
where's the
been really
crossover?
close.
Like in the story to introduce
Did he
them?
ever tell you anything about himself?
Like I know it'd be a separate event, but like how?
He mostly
I
just
dunno.
talked about interesting things he
I don't
saw
know how they
around
can.
the village.
How would they do that?
He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore. I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help. The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
Is this the new voice actor for Paimon? Like what we're hearing now, is this a new voice actor?
Hey, look at those hilichurls over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
Yeah, because she's not like Paimon new voice after main net learner. Okay. It's just she doesn't seem as squeaky as she was before.
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this?
You know what I mean?
Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight! Rising wave! Hands up! Woohoo! Check this out! Best of luck! Billowing surge! Hold the line!
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
It was no trouble.
I still got. What are we actually doing? Right? Like, we're looking for someone who nobody seems to remember, except this.
Now that I
Tulsa girl.
think about it, the hilly trolls around Vilmara village have been a lot more
That's it,
active
right?
lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight.
Did my message about the show being
Chief
18 plus
Amadia
get
doesn't
shadow
allow
banned?
the children to
It would
play in
appear
the
so.
area around the
YouTube
village
doesn't
anymore.
like that, apparently.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well,
I mean,
we
it's
should head back
Cyberpunk.
and check out the
Cyberpunk is
situation in
18
Vilmara
plus,
Village,
isn't it?
just in case. If the
In
Abyss
general.
Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers.
So,
Wait a second. The person... It's Dainslev!
oh yes, bedtime story arc on quest. Yes. Yes, another
It's
Days
you
of
two.
Quests.
Oh, a friend of
Unquote
yours?
people both sides except the front side of the men.
Well, I'll leave you all to it then.
Oh,
I should
okay.
head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadia.
Is that
and
it?
the others
Is that the
anyway.
only reason it's 18 plus? Surely
See you
not.
later.
Yep, see you later, Atosa! Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that?
I mean, I
Is
guess
it your life's
nudity
mission to
is
jump scare
18
us or
plus, but
something?
It's hardly personal.
lots of
Or
cursing.
intentional, for that matter.
Ah, yeah,
As
that's
long as you and
that
I
would
are
also
both
do.
in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose? No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now. There's something
People being blown to
strange
bits with
about
no
this
censorship.
place. The Abyss Order
Seems
is
quite
most
fun to watch,
certainly
actually.
planning something in this area. Or worse. Their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilly trail activity
So is it like an
merely a
animation?
byproduct
This
of
Cyberpunk
whatever it is
Archon
they're
is?
really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilly trail activity is
I'm
causing a
assuming
lot
it
of
is.
problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village,
Yeah,
don't you think?
okay.
The best way
So
to
how
protect
do you
them is
know,
by
have they
figuring out
said
what
how
the
they're going
Abyss
to
Order is
integrate it
truly
into
planning.
Ruba?
That is how we
To make a
prevent further
collab?
tragedy.
And do you know what characters are coming out?
And you shall have them.
I guess it's too early if
Never
it's
intended to hide
2026 that
anything
it's happening. So I
Don't
guess it's too
worry.
early to say now.
There should be ample time to talk.
I think that's kind of their way of keeping people playing the game for another year. Just to be like, oh, first collab in a year. But let me play in
Ah.
until that happens.
So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara Village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However,
Apparently based
Any
off a
possible
3D
connection to the Abyss Order
semi-realistic
is
game
still
that gives
unclear.
off GTA vibes.
it
The
appears
game was
all
like
we have
Cyberpunk
by way of
2077 or
clues
something.
is
It was like
increased
$8.
hilly
Oh.
activity. And that is certainly not
Oh,
much to
okay.
go off of.
Right! That
$80.
mysterious voice she
Right.
heard in her brother's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Traveler, let me ask you this.
Well, I was scrolling through
Do you
the
believe
PlayStation
your
Store
sibling
earlier
to have
and
betrayed
Steam as well, to try and find another a game that I can play on stream that we can do like
I sense
like a game
hesitation
that
in
has an
your
ending,
words.
because like
After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened.
Wuba and Genshin will
There's
constantly
still
have
hope for the
updates
two of you to
and never
reconcile.
end,
Irreparable damage has not yet been done.
and they'll just keep going and going and
The
going.
sinner you
And it
wish
just
to
gets
know about,
it just gets a bit much over
his
like
situation is
after a
different.
while.
He and his fellow sinners have
so I was
long
looking for other games.
betrayed me.
I
They've
did
long
think horror
betrayed their
games would be
nation.
fun.
His name
I looked at, I think The Last of Us, there's a The Last of Us game, but I've already seen that. I watched a streamer play that whilst I wasn't streaming, for, in that break where I wasn't streaming for a while.
Brother?
I already watched someone play that, so I don't really know if I want to repeat it.
There were 5 of them.
There's Diablo
The
4
5 sinners of Kanye.
that's free at the moment
The wise Roptity.
on the
the
PlayStation Store, so I could play Diablo
Vedafone,
4.
Gold, Rhine-daughter,
Or I could potentially
The
buy another
Foul,
game, like a Resident Evil
Sertology,
game, maybe.
and Rehir of
I don't know. I'm looking for games to play that I can play
no
on
matter
stream
how eroded my memory may be,
that have an ending. You know what I mean?
Forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
So if anyone has any suggestions, let me know,
Names
and I'll
sound
check them
really
out.
familiar.
But
Granddaughter
yeah,
is the one
because
who
then
created
once I
Albedo.
find a game, I'll stream it
Sertology
like
is
as soon as
Scourge's
possible.
master. And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedafomir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order
Punishing Grey
was
Raven.
him.
Why does that ring a bell? Does that have an ending though? Is it like a quest game? What kind of game is it? Let me mouse, thank you. Let me Google it. Cause that rings a bell.
They were once people of great esteem.
It's an anime game.
Those who
3D
carried the hopes of the
post-apocalyptic.
nation. They were the best
It's a
of
great
their
even.
peers,
Oh, that's why. Yeah, I have seen
outstanding in their
this.
respective fields. 6 of us together.
The thing is, though, does it have like an
We should
actual
have been the
ending
ones
to
to
it, or
prevent
is it
the
like
disaster.
Genshin or WoW that it
The
just keeps
ones to
going and going and
stop
going?
the Vinster
You know what I
King
mean?
from continuing to
That's why I
wreck
was
the
looking at like
foundation
Resident
of
Evil,
the
Last of
world.
Us, because that
Yet,
has an ending
deep within,
to that specific game. There's
the
obviously
five
there's
of
Last of
them
Us Part
craved
2 and
something more.
Diablo 5 and
They
Resident
could
Evil,
not resist
blah blah
the
blah.
call of the
But
abyss, and divided among themselves
like,
a
I want a
power
game that
to
has
destroy
an
the
ending,
world.
so I can actually have
So
like
they
a.
became sinners,
I can be like, okay, I'm done with this game.
also
Let's move on to
transcended
another game. You know?
beings, each in possession of world-shattering
Have zero idea if it has an ending. I don't think it
When
does.
cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood
Like,
up in
but-
defense of their nation. Not one came
Because like
forward to
Genshin
prevent the tragedy.
only has an
And for
ending once
that,
you've done
They shall
everything in the
never
game that you
have
can
my
possibly do.
forgiveness.
But there will always be more stuff released. There'll be another region, or there'll be new characters that you got to farm for, or there'll be like
Indeed.
new quests, side
If
quests,
they are not
character
stopped,
quests,
the
whatever.
day is sure to come
always
when they
be
will
new stuff
also
to do.
betray the entire world.
Which is cool and
Of
all,
course, as I said,
but
I
there's
never
other
intended
styles of
to
games
hide
that are
anything
like
from you.
like The Last of Us, for example.
What have you been looking into all this time?
Although you have multiple, you know, like The Last of Us 1, Last of
I've
Us Part
continued to
2.
investigate the questions
I think there's
surrounding
just
the
Part
Room
1 and
of
Part 2 at
Fate.
the moment.
It's been quite
But
some time since
it has an
initial
ending.
operation
The
was
game
launched.
ends.
By retrieving
And then the story is
eye
like
of
to
the
be
first
continued,
Ultima,
or
we were able to stop part of their
You
plan
know?
from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon,
but it's not
remember?
just a
Wasn't
repetitive
she
cycle
used it
of
to corrupt Osiris
like,
and make a god or something?
and also it's easier to gauge how much of the
However,
game is
it's
left and
obvious
how
that was
much
just some
I'm
sort of
doing.
technical experiment.
If that makes any sense. Like if the game
eye
has like
was integral to their plan,
5 hours
but
runtime,
somehow,
let's say,
despite failing to obtain it,
if in one
the
stream
experimental
I've streamed for
phase
2.5
and found some other
hours
way
and
to
I've only
keep
done
them
one
from
chapter of the game,
there are
then
many
I'm like,
signs
okay,
pointing
this is
to
how many
defeat.
streams I'll need to actually
Then what
get the
should
game
we
finished.
do?
Whereas
It's not
Genshin,
too
I'm
late,
like,
is it?
how much longer
Each
until this
person
Archon quest
concerned
finishes? Because
is
do I
to
want to just
determine
do...
the purpose
Because if I end the
of
stream too
the
early and there's only like 10 minutes left
From
of the
there,
Archon quest,
we'll be able to
there's no
deduce
point
the
doing another
Abyss
stream
Order's
finishing
true
that off. So,
Based on the intel I've gathered so far,
I don't know.
I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the
But
Leyline
oh look,
business.
I mean, Diablo 4 is free, but I looked at it and I don't
Traveler.
really think I want to play
You were
that.
able to observe your
Because I want
siblings'
to get something
memories
that I want to
last
play.
time, yes?
Yeah, I do really want to play
I believe that was due to the
Repo,
fact that the
because
Leylines in
that looks
area were
hilarious. I know that
unstable.
doesn't have an ending and it's not a quest
My
game,
recent
but
investigation has
it looks
shown
funny,
that Abyss
but,
Order activity in a particular area is usually
you need to play
followed
that
by a series of
in
issues
co-op.
with the
You have to play that with
Leyline.
another person.
Wait,
Cyberpunk Edgeon is Cyberpunk 2077. Brain so fried.
Person who seems
I'm
to
staying
exist
well
only
away
with
from
memories.
Cyberpunk
Could
2077.
it be connected?
Just because, like, when it came out, all the bugs and everything I saw about it, and it put me off of it. I'm staying well away from that. Staying away from Cyberpunk. As much as I can.
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This
There's a
missing
World War Z
persons
game,
case could very well turn out to be the key
which should
to
be another
unraveling
zombie
these
game.
mysteries.
Hey Violet, how you doing?
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane
Sorry I'm
again,
late.
we're gonna need all the energy we can
You're
get.
here.
Let's try to investigate
You're
the
here
tower a
anyway,
little
it's
further
fine.
away tomorrow.
Yeah, Goldie doesn't want you taking his crown. Well,
Oh, so tired. Paimon used way too much Regis yesterday.
it's all right. Bro,
Dane's
why
fault
is
saying all that complicated stuff?
Goldie's just always overshadowed by everybody else that comes into the chat immediately? I don't
Well, let's
understand
go
it.
find Dane. We've got a
I
lot to
actually
do
feel bad
today.
for Goldie. It's not like there's anything I can do. It's just that YouTube doesn't like Goldie. It's because Goldie's a mermaid. YouTube doesn't like mermaids. It's confirmed.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just so
I guess because
over here?
Violet talks a lot. Well, no. I was gonna say Violet talks a lot more in my chats and is there for more streams than Goldie is, but I don't know if that's actually true. And it's supposed to refresh after every stream as well, so that wouldn't even if that was the case, it shouldn't affect it.
Oh,
I genuinely don't know.
early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in
Is
my
it a
mind
case of
that
if you turn up later, you're more likely to become number one?
memories of him.
Maybe...
No, because in one of my previous streams,
Too much
Bio
about
was
him
here and
yesterday,
talked,
you had
like,
a
she
big
said
dream
3
or something?
things, stayed number one for ages,
It wasn't a dream.
even though she wasn't talking and other people were.
Memories.
I don't know what it is, I don't know how that
Memories
works.
suddenly appeared in my mind after
Anyway.
I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met
Yeah,
this
sorry,
person
Violet, just to
before.
catch you up on what I was talking about. I was talking about other games, playing other games, like quest games that actually have an ending.
I remember
My examples were
handing him the
Diablo
eye of
4,
the
because it's
first
free,
field tiller.
The Last of Us Part 1,
Okay, so this
Um,
missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
what was another one?
Indeed. And it appears he possesses
What was the other one I was saying? World War Z, World War Z, World War Z.
plant memories into the minds of others.
Wait then, all the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. But why would he do something
Can't
like
remember what the
that?
other one I was thinking of was.
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular
Wait, Goldie's not
memory
even on
is an
the
attempt
top
to
3
interfere
anymore.
with my mind in
Oh
some way.
no.
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering the
What
reality
is
of
his
statues.
favoritism?
However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions of like quest games I can play on Steam, or well, preferably on Steam, that like actually have an ending, then let me know in Discord.
Of course.
That's only if you have any suggestions. We get a Calzone Fortnite stream. I said a quest game with an ending, and you said Fortnite. Are we seeing the issue with this? Hopefully we are. And also, no, I don't play Fortnite. And it would be too late for me to start now, even if I wanted to. Fortnite is the first game with an ending. I can't argue with that. No, but I meant like a genuine, or like a horror game sort of thing.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Like a survival horror
Traveler,
or like
wait.
an adventure game. I don't know. Play Dark Deception?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
What is Dark Deception?
Hey, wait up!
Look it up. I'm currently looking it up actually. It's currently what I'm doing. And Stick Drift is making a weaker move. Indie game, survival horror, free to play, action, adventure. Okay, right. Can we stop making that walk for a second? Why does this game ring a bell? Maybe I will play that. Yeah, that's a good shout. I'll add that. Well, I was gonna say I'll add that to the list, but there isn't a list yet. But if more stuff gets suggested, there will be a list, and then I'll pick a favourite one. You can lower difficulty? Might actually be. That's funny. Might actually be, yeah. As if, like, April thought you weren't. Like, to start with. Yeah, might actually be. You just got violated by a bot. That's funny as fuck. As if it's surprising.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
That's funny. Okay, so we got a ruin guard here. Should be easy enough to take out. Like, obviously I am. Did you like to make it feel better? Who knows?
Light it up.
Amazing! Off we go!
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But everyone hates Goldie. Is it because Goldie's a mermaid? Like, literally everyone is hating on
Make
Goldie
sure
at this
all
point.
the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
God, he's fighting for his life here. Oh. Oh. Don't take it too personally, Violet. I like how other streamers have like drama between actual chatters, and we've just got drama with the bot.
Looks like we can't go any further.
I don't know if that's sad or not.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
Oh, it's one of these guys.
They're here!
Well, I mean, it's one dude. Come on. Oh, he's cryo. Oh, that's nice.
Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare. Rise with the sun.
Off we go. Let's rip! Oh, watch the surfboard.
Hi, Tashao. How are you doing?
Try and stop me. Incinerate. Transfixed. Light up the blazing sun.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of
I'm
the
doing
Abyss.
absolutely amazing. Oh, that's great to hear.
You must be
How are
really
you, Cal?
sensitive to
I'm
that
doing
sort of
good.
thing.
I went
Mine
to cinema today with
Me too.
Corrupt and
Do as I
Co.
say. Use
Um,
that mechanism over
and
there
watched
and make it
Fantastic Four,
blaze.
so that was awesome. I really enjoyed that.
The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think
Yeah,
of it as
glad
a
you're
way
doing
to
well, Tisha.
divide and conquer.
I did ask other people how they're doing, but nobody responded, so I guess I'm taking that as fine. I'm taking that as they're doing fine. Bad enough to not respond? Sure. Can I say something? Did you watch Superman? No, I haven't. People keep calling it Super Woke, which is funny as fuck. But yeah. No, I haven't. I haven't watched Superman yet. I want to though. Maybe I'll go watch that tomorrow. Oh.
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
It was good? Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad.
You risked your safety, and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
Watch it right
So
now.
you came
What
here
do you
all
mean
on
watch it
your
right
own?
now?
What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword
What, is it
declared
that
battle,
good?
any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
500 out of 1. I don't. Are you a DC fan?
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack.
By the way, Tijal, I remember being surprised about something. I think it was
Trails over there.
You said you were a Marvel fan or something, or a DC fan? It was just some sort of thing that you liked Marvel. I think I was genuinely surprised because I just didn't expect any of the Genshin subscribers to actually be interested in Marvel or DC.
In the new world,
I don't really know why,
farewell to the
because
Shards.
you guys are still people, but I don't know.
At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering.
But yeah, the Fantastic Four is the best one out of all of them.
Between the various thoughts of
Um,
blasphemy.
Yeah, I'm into other things, unlike Genshin is, but not Violet apparently.
Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls
Hit level
became
70 in
cleansed,
Jurassic World the game.
pure.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I did see about getting
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now?
Jurassic World the game on console. I have to
Sounded
re-download
so
BlueStacks on
gentle.
this laptop, and I can't be
Could
bothered to
that
do that.
voice be
So
Comforting the
no
little
Jurassic World the
children
game,
some way?
unfortunately.
Oh, this is weird.
But like I said,
Let's
I am
check
looking
if
for
this is
other
happening
games
anywhere
to
else.
play. Again, namely The Last of Us, Resident Evil. I did think about Horizon Zero Dawn, but I played that a little while ago and I got bored of it, so I don't think I'd want to stream it. 'Cause if I get bored while streaming it, then I won't complete it, and
Looks like the same thing is happening
Yada, yada,
over
yada.
here too. The hilly trails are calm.
You see, we're both still.
But yeah, I
here.
am looking for a game to stream, and Violet suggested, because I said like survival horror game or something like that.
Endless amount of
Okay.
time to love.
Can my headphones stop making noise, please? Thank you. Dark Deception was the game that Violet suggested.
Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
So, yeah, like I said, I will collate a list of games and then pick one. If a list presents itself.
Over there.
Cal, they're having their
It looks like
divorce. They're having
sleeping.
no, they've divorced loads of times in my chat. This is why I'm just
Yeah.
carrying on as normal.
He whispered softly.
Surprisingly induced body pillows and figures.
Sleep well, my father,
Why would you need the figures if you've got body pillows?
beloved.
Anyway, let's not go there. I have Horizon in my library. It was free during COVID. It's still free.
When you awake, that which differentiates us shall
I think
be
for
known.
Horizon Forbidden West as well. The second one is free. Both is needed.
It almost
I
sounds
don't know
like
about that.
a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the hilly trails have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
But it is too late. Also got Ratchet and Clank 2016 during that time.
Full throttle!
Ratchet and Clank, huh? I watched a few Ratchet and Clank streams. Well, yeah. No, I did say that right. I did watch a few Ratchet and Clank streams. Over that period where I wasn't streaming.
Grandpa Medea, is everyone alright? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Someone's gone missing, you say? Who would that be?
Huh? You know, the young guy from Vamara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Oh my god, has Goldie got
I
his crown
do
back? Wait.
apologize, you two. I hope I'm not
Goldie's
worrying
number
you
2.
too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't
No
seem
way.
to recall whatever it is you're referring to. Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
But how is that? Alright. Thanks for your
Welcome
help,
back to the
Grandpa
leaderboard,
Medea.
Goldie. I have to go for now.
Something's
I'll be
definitely
back to the
not
crown
right.
later. Alright, see you
I
later.
talked
Thanks for
to
being there.
Grandpa Medea about the missing
See you
villager.
later.
There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again? You're right. We should narrow down the possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else.
So, and her wife loser. Wow. Wow. Also, do you guys still have like the thing with your profiles? Where it's like the same picture but like split in two? Yes? Alright.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Who are you born next version in F or St. Lally? None of the above, I think.
That guy you said a bunch
I'll
of
wait
nice things
for,
about earlier? The one you always used to chat with.
The Mulani
He's around 20 years
rerun.
old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Yes, for a year. It's been a year now?
Oh, I know.
How
who
long
you're
have you
talking
guys been
about.
subscribed to the channel?
Really? You
How,
remember?
how long have you guys been
There aren't
watching
many
me
young
for?
people who've earned
Has
that
it actually
kind
been
of
a
praise
year?
from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only
It
one
can't be.
person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing? Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
And I was I know I was possibly here for a year.
Strange. Bayram
Wow.
seems to remember him, and apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
That hits hard, you know? Like, wow. Well, thanks for sticking around, I guess. Except for those couple months where you were just like, you would pop in for like 2 seconds and then disappear. I don't know about Rat. I think you guys popped in at the same... No, because... Didn't Violet suggest to you or something? Or mention my stream to you or something? I think Violet was before you, basically. But not by like a massive margin. Shut up, I'd never do that. No, I brought Violet here. Did you? It was one of you brought the other. I can't remember which way round it was.
If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said he hadn't gone missing. Just like what happened with Greater Lord Ukadavaka,
Yes, okay.
no one remembers him. Because there's been a change in people's memories.
I joined you while you were in Dragonspine. You remember when you joined me? Oh god. One of the perks of being the viewer, you can actually remember things. I remember it all. You were Yao Yao. Oh, I remember using Yao Yao.
Right. Paimon totally forgot about the leyline disturbances. We're in someone else's memory.
I joined when you were playing on your EU account. Yes, I remember that much. I remember that much. I think that was also a year ago, but actually no, less than a year. It would probably be... When did Jillhorn join? I'm trying to remember now. Was Jillhorn before or after Violet?
Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf. But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village?
I don't remember. I really don't remember. This is bad. This is really, really bad. Because I don't even remember when No, I think Bio was... Bio popped up towards the end of March, I think.
We pretty much
Last
figured
year.
out that the missing villager has the ability to...
I think. And the only reason I remember that is because I think that's when I started doing the Discord stuff as well. And I think it was around March-ish, March, April, that I started doing the Discord stuff, I think. I could be wrong though. Correct me if I'm wrong. My in-game name is Luna Maria. During your time in the Europe server, I use mainly as a carry for your bosses and ingredients. Like I'm lacking the egg. I'm lacking like eggs. Okay. Yes, I remember Luna Maria. I remember wondering initially who it was, and then I was like, oh, it's Sean. Yeah, it was Luna Maria and I can't remember what Misa's name was. Or was it just Mizu? Was his... I can't remember. Was it Mizu in game? Is that why I called him Mizu? Why did I call him Mizu?
That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion.
I can't remember. It must have been. Mizu also Europe? Yeah.
There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and those that are implanted into the mind. Perhaps it has something to do with time.
Mizu is still the GOAT, by the way. It was really fun playing with Mizu.
Maybe not. We don't...
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit. That must...
Yeah, Goldie might be the newest... Should I say member? It's not really a member. It might be the newest viewer here. I think. Because I don't think Goldie's been... Goldie, how long have you been watching my streams for? Do you even know? I don't think it's been that long.
Easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time.
Sorry, I've kind of put you on the spot. I do realise. Several months? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it's no, I don't think it's anywhere near a year. Why don't I go for Cheska later next version? No, because I want Mulaney cons.
Coincides with the moment in time she described. Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind. Could it be that it's happened more than once? We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing villager, but it turns out we're at a moment in time before the village issued the commission. No.
Oh, right! That's exactly what Atosa described!
Oh, time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it. This is definitely Atosa's memory. Yeah, that's where they'll be.
Right, so we should find this guy with Atosa at the tree. Yeah, there we go.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks
Goldie
like
remembers
that
not
out of
liking the
habit.
end of this.
She's not trying to
A
scare
guy
the
with
children
a
on
toaster
purpose.
at the tree.
Oh, there I
A
go
toaster?
again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Oh, that's cute.
I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman. You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are
You said
those
it,
your
not me.
friends
Who
over
said
there?
what? So you need your Mulani C1.
Oh, right. This version of Atosa
I don't
hasn't
need
met us
it,
yet.
but it would help with moving around.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
Oh, Toaster's so cute, man.
It's nice to see you, traveler.
Oh, a
This
toaster,
is
not
the
a
first time
toaster.
we've met.
Mm-hmm. Have fun with story. What do you mean? Hope you cry. That's not very nice.
The founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of immortality. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
Oh, wait. Oh, this is Caribet. Okay, that would be interesting.
Dane's brother. One of the 5 sinners of Conria. The one who stole the power of the Abyss.
Alright, it could really be any of those, couldn't it? I think it might be Caribet.
You're Caribert Alberic.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
Mhm.
know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before. Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her. But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
Sure. Does anyone know what that says? That's cool.
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world, after all, as you well know. It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this, and now, the time has finally arrived. Extreme sorrow and pain, hope and regret coursing through your veins, and a degree of abyssal power defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the loom of fate, but despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the loom of fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't fully remember the
person
story,
you see
so
before you now is nothing.
I don't know
but
if
a
this is
remnant
supposed to be sad or not.
Consciousness left over within the loom of fate.
Am I supposed to be sad?
As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines. In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But, as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories, but it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes, I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life. That. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world. As if I had a chance at life.
Fair. So he just wants people to remember him.
I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Amadia, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village. I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid.
Having Silali helps out Arlecchino, does
My
it?
life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness, left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
Right.
I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me. I know. Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end. Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the prince. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough... That's right. Because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Oh. So he's working with the Abyss Order. Welcome back, Violet.
Before you two entered that false location.
I want a sandwich with an egg, sausage and
Traveler,
cheese. Okay, bye again.
wait.
Okay.
Hmm?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. To do that, we had to retrieve the eye. I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the prince is planning. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved. You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory. After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story. That this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment. My goal was simple: to use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest, to implant a specific memory into the minds of the Hilichurls. In that memory, I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. But more than anything, it was the story of us.
Okay.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer. All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime story is finished. And it's finally time to rest. Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree? That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years.
Wow. That's how strong he was?
The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time. Before the heavenly principles awaken. Yes. For 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. yes? Such a flagrant disregard for the rules. And still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principle's situation. However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it.
I don't like the Heavenly Principles either. They basically stole all their power from the original dragons that lived there. It's like, they were like, oh, these are the guys in charge. Let me just steal everything. Like, that's such a dick move.
You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful, even as a hilly churl. Seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the Heavenly Principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words.
Right.
Lumine?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you. But for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
That is a good question.
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together. You told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. As this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes. Let alone my own sister.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
Oh, that's so sad.
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head feels all fuzzy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here. Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were alright and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya. Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened. Wait, really? What a score! Well, what happened after that?
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. It looked like quite a happy family, apparently. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long. Oh, and we also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is, and we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now. Paimon wonders how Atosa's doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
Light it up!
Well, I was hoping to get to Natlan today, but I think by the time we've done this, I'm going to be way too tired to continue.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
But what I might do when I wake up tomorrow,
Oh, it's you.
I'll
I'll
do a Woowa stream, and then we'll see how far we can get with the main story in that. If I don't have an idea of like a game that I want to play that isn't Genshin or Woowa, then I will do a Genshin stream tomorrow night as well. And we'll just do it that way. But yeah, potential double stream tomorrow.
He left just as quickly. If Curry Bear wants me to forget about
Natlan is up
together,
next
then
stream. Yeah.
I'm willing to try. I've relied on him for a lot of things, but I'm sure with enough time, even the deepest of attachments can fade. Okay, I'll admit, I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I? Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye? You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay. It's just like Curry Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right. Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Kari Bear? A picture? Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I don't mind that little interim quest. That was nice. That was nice. So the next part is Natlan. Because I'm not continuing in Vimara Village. I really don't see a need in like continuing Sumeru when I'm going to Natlan. Like, oh no, apparently. Oh, whoops. Hey MDC, how you doing? Yeah, look, Natlan. Natlan is next. So, unfortunately, MDC, you've turned up at the end of the stream. It's a shorter stream, but I don't want to start Natlan at the end of a stream. I kind of want to start it at the beginning of another one. What I might do, if I wake up later, if I like suddenly get a burst of energy, I'll stream some Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, but I doubt that will happen. I'll probably fall asleep. But yeah, tomorrow when I wake up, I'll do a Woowa stream, and then tomorrow night I'll do another Genshin stream. So yeah, double stream tomorrow. So with that all said, so I'm still safe from Tashelle? Yes, you are. Yeah, but that all being said and done, if you like the stream, smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already for more content. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Alright, bye bye.